Live and on demand from the WNY News Now studios in downtown Jamestown. This is WNY News Now.
And thanks for joining us for WNY News Now. I'm Justin Gould. Here's what's happening. A man accused of rape has pled guilty in that case. Plus, how the effort to stop New York's criminal justice reforms have hit a snag. But first, Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter, he's live with a look at our weather. It's shaking and baking out there, Dakota.
Yes, it is, Jay. Happy Wednesday, everybody. The camera is a shaking and baking. This is a look from One Seneca Tower in downtown Buffalo. And I wanted to show you this because right back here, you can actually see the essence of that lake effect snow band. We told you about this yesterday, how the band was going to be moving well north. Well, here it is right now. You can actually see the band has moved north, and it is impacting areas north of Buffalo, but the band will be sagging its way back to the south once again, and we will be dealing with this once again. So winter weather advisory stay in place for much of the area. The Weather Service in Cleveland has extended this winter weather advisory over into Erie County, Pennsylvania. That also runs until 1 a.m. tomorrow morning. The official high yesterday, we told you this yesterday as well, was 50, but if you got up anytime after midnight, it did not feel anything like this. This was an early morning high. 16 was the low this morning, and 55 and a goose egg are in the record books for today. Don't let the sunshine deceive you, because that lake effect snow band is moving south, and it will continue moving its way down to the south. And we'll talk about the projected accumulations plus the weekend a little bit later in the show. Justin?
Alrighty, Dakota, thank you very much. Our top story today, a Conewango man accused of sexually assaulting two women in Jamestown has pled guilty. 35-year-old Dennis Park, you see there, pled guilty to charges of first-degree rape and first-degree criminal sexual act. That's stemming from two incidences that occurred in July 2018. The pleas were entered before Park's second trial attempt. In August, the first attempt to prosecute was declared a mistrial. Police say Park sexually assaulted a woman at knife point during an incident near a laundromat on Marion Street in Jamestown. He also pled guilty to a similar act behind a Jamestown factory. Now, according to New York State's correctional database, Park previously served time in the Gowanda Correctional Facility for first-degree rape. He's expected to be sentenced in the case on March 9th of 2020. And a city of Jamestown woman was arrested early this morning following a domestic dispute on Bowen Street. Jamestown police say that 33-year-old Patricia Bowitzki allegedly struck a 48-year-old man in the face, causing him to sustain a bloody nose. Officers say she was taken to Jamestown City Jail without further incident. She's charged with third-degree assault and was held in jail pending arraignment. And a Buffalo man was arrested for allegedly driving while intoxicated with several children in his vehicle over the weekend. The Chautauqua County Sheriff's Office tells us that 39-year-old Erzan Morales was stopped in the town of Hanover for multiple alleged traffic violations that on Sunday. Through investigation, deputies discovered that Morales was allegedly driving drunk. Furthermore, they say there were multiple children under the age of 15 in his vehicle. The children's ages ranged from less than a year old to 11. Morales was taken into custody. He faces several charges, and he was taken to the county jail for centralized arraignment in that case. Well, New York State Senate Majority Leader has thrown cold water on a push to delay criminal justice reforms. Changes passed by lawmakers earlier this year eliminate pretrial detention and money bail for a wide majority of misdemeanors and nonviolent felony cases. The move is expected to curtail the number of people held in jail while awaiting trial. Senate Majority Leader Andrea Stewart Cousins says that it makes no sense for a person accused of a nonviolent felony or misdemeanor charge to be locked up for years without having been convicted. The changes will go into effect at the start of the new year, but criticism from prosecutors and law enforcement officials here locally have seemed to grow louder. Objections are largely centered on the changes to the state's bail law and legal process known as discovery. Well, hopefully everybody is having a great day. We thank you so much for joining us here on WNY News Now. Let's get a check into the comments and see what everyone is talking about. I got to say hello to Amy, hello to Phyllis. Hopefully you're staying warm out there. Yeah, we enjoyed a little bit of warm-up, but now it seems like the cold is back. I certainly did not enjoy brushing off my car this morning. I'm sure a lot of people probably didn't, but hopefully you're having a good day. Thanks so much for tuning in here and getting a check of your local news. Got to say hello to Pam as well. And we have a lot more to tell you about this half hour. Straight ahead, how a rally hopes to bring a nationally known streaming show to our area. But first, the latest on a pretty big water main break happening in Lakewood. Mr. Hunter.
And we'll give you a live look from the HD News Now cam. You can see that sunshine, but don't let it fool you. Temperature 22. Look at that west wind at 28. But look at what it does with the wind chill. Down to 5 above. Ouch! More of that is on the way. We'll talk about it as WNY News Now continues in a minute.
Live and on demand, you're watching WNY News Now.
Happy holidays from WNY News Now.
EagleZip.com is your local one-stop shop for all of your home and business computer needs. Located on Fluvan Avenue Extension, just outside of Jamestown, EagleZip.com sells and services all brands of desktops and laptops, as well as servers and network equipment for your business. All new computer sales include transferring your data from your old computer, plus a 2-year warranty. Call EagleZip.com today.
Stop by EagleZip.com today and let us make computers easy for you.
When you're on the go, stay in the know by downloading the WNY News Now mobile app. Stay up to date on local news, weather, and sports that matter to you. Plus, subscribe to breaking news and weather alerts from the team that puts coverage first. In addition, watch news as it happens with the Southern Tier's only 24/7 streaming network. Download the WNY News Now app right now. It's free on the Apple App Store and Google Play Store.
And welcome back to WNY News Now. Water is shut off in some parts of the BPU area in Lakewood as crews work to repair a water main break on Southwestern Drive. The utility says crews are repairing a main break on Southwestern Drive between Hunt Road and Baker Street. Customers in that area from Southwestern Drive to Hunt Road to Baker Street, south of Hunt Road towards Baker Street between Orchard Road and Big Tree Road could see discolored water for around 12 to 24 hours. Officials say in that time do not wash laundry until the water appears clear. Low water pressure in that area has also been reported. Now, Tuesday afternoon, crews worked to repair a similar water main break on Baker Street between Winch and Shadyside. Well, a rally to welcome the Small Business Revolution streaming series is scheduled to take place this afternoon. Community leaders, local organizations, and small businesses alike will welcome representatives from the show at the Fredonia Opera House today at 1:30. Now, as they visit Fredonia to interact with businesses and community members. If the village is successful in bringing the Small Business Revolution show to the area, it will not only film the series there, but local businesses will receive technical assistance from Deluxe Corporation, along with a $500,000 investment in local revitalization. That series will eventually air on Hulu. Well, the U.S. is experiencing the earliest flu season in 15 years, and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention is actively monitoring flu activity in more than a half of the nation. Reed Binion has some tips on how to stay healthy.
Seasonal flu activity continues to increase in the United States, and the key to fighting the flu is to arm yourself with the best defense you have, your immune system. Experts recommend that everyone 6 months of age and older get a flu shot. Even though flu season is well underway, it's not too late to get vaccinated. Common areas in your home should also be regularly disinfected. The flu virus can live on surfaces for several hours, so wash those bed sheets, blankets, towels, and your hands. Diet also plays a role in fortifying your immune system. If you're worried about catching the flu, avoid excess sugar and alcohol consumption.
Alcohol suppresses your immune system. Too much added sugar can suppress your immune system. So, especially during flu season, we need to be very aware of how much we're drinking alcohol and how much added sugar we're eating and minimize those.
For today's Health Minute, I'm Reed Binion.
All right, Reed, thank you very much. And in tech news, Facebook says it won't weaken encryption on WhatsApp and Messenger. End-to-end encryption makes it so that messages are only read by the sender and the recipient, not a third-party spy. The Department of Justice argues that it would make it harder to catch criminals. Attorney General William Barr asked Facebook in an open letter in October to create a backdoor for law enforcement to gain access to private messages. But Facebook says doing that would invite criminals to hack into their platforms and endanger public safety. Certainly, if I send a message to someone, I want to know that that person is only reading the message. However, I guess if you had some big top secret news, maybe you should tell them in person. Nevertheless, let us know what you think in the comments below. We see that in big investigations all the time, where like the FBI wants access to an alleged shooter's message or something like that. Seems like a good idea, but at the same time, Facebook saying they don't want to infringe on anybody's privacy and make their platform weaker. Got a hello to David. Hopefully you're doing well. He says wouldn't come in today. Yeah, David, we had a little bit of a techie issue at the start of the show, but now we're here, and we'll plan to be back here tomorrow live at noon as well. Coming up next, Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter. He's here with a look at our weather forecast. And later on, it's not spring, but we're talking baseball in sports. Stay with us.
Wishing you a safe and happy holiday season. WNY News Now, the Jolly Team, where coverage comes first.
Pronto Mart, not your average corner store. Located on the corner of Forest and Newland Avenues in Jamestown, Pronto Mart has everything you've been looking for. An amazing selection of hot foods, a large variety of premier headgear, and smoking accessories to fit any style. Pronto Mart, not your average corner store. Stop in and visit us today.
Want weather now? Download the WNY News Now mobile app and stay up to date on severe weather alerts. Plus, anytime hazardous weather strikes, stick with the Southern Tier's only 24/7 streaming network that keeps you safe. You're all in a tornado warning, so now is the time to go to a safe place, small room, lowest floor, near the center, away from windows. What are you waiting for? Download the WNY News Now mobile app today. It's free in the Apple App Store and Google Play Store.
First Defense Weather, the Southern Tier's only live and local weather source. Now, here's Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter.
The government just wants to further spy on us. That's all it's for. Hey, let's take a look at snowfall totals that we've had so far. Fredonia, 5.5 inches. Dunkirk, 4.2. Silver Creek, 4 inches on the nose. Gary, 3.5. Randolph, 3 inches. Jamestown, 2.4. And Little Valley at 2 inches. But this is what we've had so far. More of it is on the way, so we're going to add a little bit more. Again, the high yesterday was 50, but again, that occurred very early in the morning. So by the time we were all up and going tomorrow, or should I say, yesterday, it was nowhere in the 50s. 51 was the official high in Dunkirk, but magically, watch this. Wow. This is how cooler it is over the past high temperature. 28 degrees cooler in Jamestown, 25 Dunkirk, 27 degrees cooler in Olean, and 29 degrees cooler in, 27 degrees cooler in Erie, not Olean. 29 degrees cooler in Middleport. Man, I think I need new glasses. All right, let's take a look at our radar here, and we'll show you. This is that lake effect snow band. We told you this yesterday about how it would be moving well to the north. Well, here it is here, but it's sagging its way down to the south ever so slightly, and it will be working its way back to the south. Once again, the cold front has moved on through, so now we're dealing with this lake effect, and I like this picture because you can actually see the clouds streaming across the lake, those lake effect clouds. So here it is on Future Scan. There's the band moving its way back to the south, and this is going to be later in the day. So don't let the sunshine that we have right now fool you. The snow will be coming back, and where you see these darker blues, that's supposed to indicate the heavier amounts of snowfall. As we head into tonight, the band works its way farther to the south and starts to fall apart, and then it will ultimately just dissipate as we go into tomorrow. And tomorrow should be partly sunny in the morning, then clouds will rethicken in the afternoon. So additional snowfall accumulations, this is one of the computer models. This is the snow machine algorithm, and this is what it's spitting out in terms of additional totals, maybe about 3 to 4 inches on the highest hills. This is additional on top of what we already have, and maybe about 1 to 3 inches lower elevation. So again, this is not big time snow, but it will freshen up the snowpack once again. But the bigger story is this: wind gusts. It is very windy out there. 33 miles per hour is the last measured wind gust in Jamestown, 35 Dunkirk, 25 in Erie, 37 in Buffalo, and 37 in Niagara Falls. These wind gusts are enough to blow around that loose snow, so blowing and drifting snow will be likely. Zone forecast, Lake Erie shoreline here. Maybe some spots here, maybe lower 30s, but I think most everybody upper 20s. Blustery with that lake snow moving north to south. Eastern areas here, temperatures into the 20s here, but don't let that sun fool you. Windy west-southwest, 20 to 30 miles per hour. Future, there it is, 30 tomorrow, 40 on Friday. Partly sunny both days, clouds thickening up in the afternoon. Rain showers, 42s on Saturday. Windy again on Sunday, more snow showers. Turns unsettled once again for early next week with a few more snow showers and becoming windy next Tuesday as well. Sports is next. Don't go away.
Happy holidays from WNY News Now. WNY Sports Now is powered by Phone Zone of Jamestown. With the largest inventory around, we buy and sell our own merchandise at a price that can't be beat. Have a broken screen? We'll fix it. Learn more at phonezoneshop.com.
Happy Hump Day, sports fans, and welcome back to WNY News Now. I'm Norm Rodriguez with a look at sports. Like Justin said a little earlier, we're talking baseball. Just a little over 24 hours after Steven Strasburg signed a record deal with the Washington Nationals, the New York Yankees eclipsed the mark by signing Garrett Cole to a monster deal on Tuesday. New York agreed to terms with the free agent pitcher on a 9-year, $324 million deal, making Cole the highest paid pitcher in MLB history. Cole's deal includes an opt-out after the 2025 season and a no-trade clause. Should Cole play the entire contract, and even so, Cole will make $36 million a year. The deal eclipsed the one-day-old Strasburg record deal of 7 years for $245 million. In the field of high school sports, the Jamestown Red Raiders varsity boys and girls bowling teams, as well as the junior varsity and varsity girls basketball teams, have games today. The bowling teams will be playing against the Southwestern Trojans at Jamestown Bowling Company this afternoon, with the girls game at 3:30 and the boys at 5:30. The JV and varsity girls basketball teams will be hosting conference games versus the Lockport Lions tonight, with the JV game at 5:30 and varsity at 8:30. Sticking with basketball, with a 7:30 tip-off tonight, the 13-10 Brooklyn Nets will host the 10-16 Charlotte Hornets. Brooklyn has won their last 3 games. The recent one a final score of 105-102 against the Denver Nuggets last Sunday. Nets guard Kyrie Irving will be out for the 13th consecutive game, as he is still recuperating from a shoulder injury. On the opposite end, Charlotte is on a 2-game losing skid. Their recent loss last Sunday as well, 122-107 at the hands of the Atlanta Hawks. Tonight's game will be televised on the Yes Network. That's it for sports today. Back to Justin and Dakota.
Alrighty, Norm, thank you very much. Well, listen to this. Pillsbury has rolled out a new limited edition cookie dough flavor. And if you like Lucky Charms cereal, this might be a dream come true. You can eat Lucky Charms cookies for breakfast.
Ew.
Or really any time of the day. Those sweet treats are stuffed with marshmallows straight from the cereal box itself. And for now, the cookie dough is only being sold at select stores, which include Walmart and Kroger. And in January, you should be able to find them nationwide.
Ew.
I don't know. I think it might be
I
good.
hate... Now, it's not the cereal I hate, it's the marshmallows. I hate the marshmallows they use in Lucky Charms. They're gross.
I don't know. I think that there's so much, like, fakeness to them that they kind of taste good. I don't know. I like that they're a little crunchy.
They are nasty.
Okay.
I hate...
We had...
the cereal itself isn't bad.
My girlfriend's mom, Stacy. Happy birthday, by the
Happy
way,
birthday.
Stacy, to you. Today is your birthday, so happy birthday.
She's 25, right?
Correct, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
mid-20s. And she makes these delicious, Pillsbury treat. Not Pillsbury. Snap, Crackle, Pop, whatever.
Yeah.
Rice Krispies.
Yeah, Rice Krispies.
Gosh,
yes,
there we go.
yeah.
I got so distracted because you called her 25, and I yeah.
Should we just move on from here? Or?
No. I want to finish my story. These treats, and they have. God, let's just move on. Yeah, I can't even. It's lost. It's lost. If I remember, I'll let you know. But oh my God.
Okay, let's take a look at the planning forecast for tomorrow. It'll be another cold day. We'll start out around 19. We should make it around 30 degrees by the end of the day, but at least the snow will taper off later tonight. And it actually warms up again for the weekend, but it turns unsettled early next week. And some early signs indicate maybe some true Arctic air coming back maybe late next week. So stay tuned. We'll keep you updated on that right here.
Okay, thank you, Dakota. I still don't remember, so it's just gonna be lost. I'm sorry. It's Rice Krispie. It was like a Rice Krispie cookie, I think.
Okay.
And
so it's not like the Rice Krispie treats that have the marshmallows in it, right?
Maybe it did. Like actual like, it was. I think there was chocolate bits and stuff. Because you can have regular Rice Krispies. Fruity Pebbles, that's what it was. Right. I got it. Gosh. Thank you, news gods. That's it for us today. We'll be a little more organized tomorrow, I promise.
Hopefully.
Yeah. News continues 24/7, WNYNewsNow.com. When you're on the go, stay in the know. Download our mobile app. It's free. Just search WNY News Now in the Apple App Store, Google Play Store. You get like 2 to 3 notifications a day of local news. Can't get that anywhere else. No one else does that around here. So please download that. And then join us tomorrow back here at noon. I promise we'll be on time. Noon tomorrow right here. No, we will. Or else someone's going to lose their head.
Yeah.
Off with their head. You know what I said.
Someone's going to get a pink slip. We'll just leave it at that.
We'll give them a pink slip.
See you tomorrow.